Hi guys, it's Mark Zicree, Mr. Sci-Fi, Mark Zicree of Space Command, and I'm in London, wonderful city, wonderful city. Our Space Command Studios is located both in Los Angeles and London. We have a full-time development exec, Michelle DaCosta, with whom we'll be meeting. It's mainly a trip to relax and recharge following many shooting days, but it's also got some fascinating science fiction related things happening. So here's my little red moleskin book that I bought here in London the other day, and of course science fiction's real start got going in England with H.G. Wells, with The Time Machine, War of the Worlds, Island of Dr. Moreau, Invisible Man, etc. And but I just wanted to tell you some of the things we're doing here, which is really cool. So we flew into London a couple days ago. We went to this wonderful, affordable art fair, which we'd been to before, and looked at all the wonderful, cool art. And in fact, there was even some art by AI, which was fascinating to see that it had gotten into art fairs now, AI artwork. But it was cool looking. And then today we went to Madame Tussauds and posed with Chewbacca and Han Solo and various and sundry other characters. If you check my Facebook page or my Twitter feed, you'll see it. And I'm presently going to be getting on Instagram. So if you look for Mark Zicree on Instagram, you'll probably find me. So I'll start posting there. And then tomorrow we're going to the bookshops and to Camden Town, where there's lots of, again, cool science fictional clothes. There's a great store called Cyberdog that I go to often when I'm in London. And then on Sunday, we're having lunch with Christina Chong of Strange New Worlds. We are hoping that David Ajala will be able to join us, because I'm offering them the leads in Fugitive Space, the pilot I'm doing with my friends who created The Expanse and ran that show, Mark Ferguson, Hawk Ostby. And then after that, we go to, and then Monday we're having dinner with Lord Peter Hain, our friend who's in Parliament, where Elaine was hired to write about him and his family. They're big anti-apartheid activists. He's a peace activist around the world, so we'll be catching up with him, which I look forward to very much. And I'll also be going to Prop Store London to look at various things that I'm thinking of utilizing for Space Command. That will be very fun, because Prop Store is located in LA and also in London, and both are really cool. Lots of very cool science fiction props. I'm looking at something from Prometheus, also something from the Lost in Space movie. We'll see what happens. Then the next day we travel to Hay-on-Wye, Bookstore Town. And I've bought a lot of very cool British editions of science fiction books from the 50s, Heinlein, Asimov, Arthur C. Clarke, etc. Very fun. And we're also going to see two of our friends, Sally Hain and her daughter Connie. Sally is Peter's sister, and they're dear souls and members of our roundtable, and it'll be great to see them again. It's been a couple of years since we've been in England, and yet it's like a second home to me. Finally, we get back to London after a few days at Hay-on-Wye, and Hay-on-Wye is in Wales, and a guy decided to start a bookstore town and declared it his own kingdom, and it's wonderful and idiosyncratic, and if you love books, you're going to love that town. Then we come back, and there's actually an interactive War of the Worlds experience that's based on the rock opera of War of the Worlds that came out some decades ago, but now you get to actually be in the adventure as the Martians land and the tripods rise and people panic and run and scream, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And then the next night we see Hades Town. One of our investors on Space Command is also a producer and investor on Hades Town, and he's gotten us tickets. We also saw the play with John, oh God, there's his name on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, it's the actor that you all know from 2010 and so forth, and it'll come back to me eventually. And John Lithgow, there we go. Thank you, brain cells. And he plays Roald Dahl, and it's about Roald Dahl's anti-Semitism, and very interesting play, and he's great in it. Then after Hades Town, we're going to meet with our development executive, Michelle DaCosta, and Finn, this actor that we've just cast to play the grown Odin Sikander in Great Solar War, and we'll be going to Fortnum and Mason's and having high tea with them. So that's some of it, but as we continue our adventures here in London, we'll report into you guys. And many, 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 many more adventures to come. And then when we get back, we start shooting Voiceless Roar and Great Solar War. All again, more days, more fun, more adventures. And if you want to invest in Space Command or the Showrunners Network or any of these things we're doing, email me at markzickery@gmail.com. It's a lot of fun. And also, just keep subscribing, telling your friends about Mr. Sci-Fi, etc. And ding the bell and comment and all of those things. And that's about it for now. So thanks, and we will talk very, very soon. Bye, guys.